Hi YouTube family, this is Tamika back again for another episode of my thoughts for August 8th, 2020. Let's just dive right in. If you haven't heard, over the weekend Donald Trump just signed an executive order ordering the unemployment to be $400 a week all the way through December 31st, which is down from what the Democrats were offering. However, it's up from what the Republicans were offering, so it's pretty good. It's in the middle. It's a compromise, something Congress could have come up with on their own had both sides not been so stubborn. Okay, but so that's a good thing that Donald Trump did there, and I agree with that one. So anyone who's getting unemployment, they can keep on filing. They should be able to get that $400 extra per week starting this week. So that's going to be a good thing. Um, I'm not feeling the payroll tax cuts. He did go ahead and do an executive order for that. If you remember back in my other video, I was saying how I didn't agree with the payroll tax cut. However, what he did not make that payroll tax cut indefinite. He actually did put the payroll tax cut in there, and it's effective until December 31st, which isn't so bad. So I kind of agree with him on that one. I'm sorry, guys. I got something in my eye here. Okay, which isn't so bad, but so I actually agree with it. That's pretty cool. So people that are working can see something, which isn't really fair if you think about it all together, because I mean, the people that are still working are actually still working, putting their lives on the line. I mean, the coronavirus is out there. I think that the people that are still working, our essential workers, should definitely get some type of extra benefits for still working. Like, they could actually quit and say, I'm scared to catch the coronavirus. You know what I mean? So I think Congress definitely needs to work on trying to get something. The HEROES Act, it supposedly had something in there for people who worked. So we'll see what's going on with that. I'll keep an eye out for it for you. But I really think the essential workers should get some type of compensation. Another thing was the, I forget. Sorry, guys. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was the $1,200, thank you, $1,200 stimulus package. He didn't say anything about that. However, I wouldn't worry, because Congress, that was one of the things that Congress actually agreed on. So in their bill, it should be in there. So I have no doubt that everyone will be receiving that $1,200 stimulus package and the $500 dependent amount for each dependent that you filed on your taxes. So if you're worried about that, don't be. That's gonna come out as well. Also, the IRS has decided, well, not decided, has started to actually send those missing payments. Some people got their $1,200 but didn't get the $500 for each dependent that they put on their application, so, or on their tax return, I'm sorry. So IRS is actually fixing that issue now. You can actually expect payments for that within the next week. They're going to start rolling those out, so you'll receive that. However you received your $1,200. If you got it direct deposit, it would be directly deposited in your bank. They said the first payments will come out by this Wednesday, so be looking out for that. If you get that extra 500 or extra 1,000 for those children that you had on your taxes previously, then you'll have a big surprise coming soon for that, especially. Now that I got that news out of the way, I did want to address something. A couple of people have commented or inboxed me and asked me that, or told me that I need to make my political party known. So I do want to let you guys know that I am not a Democrat and I am not a Republican. I'm definitely an independent. I agree with a lot of things that the Democrats believe in, and I also agree with a lot of things that the Republicans believe in. So coming from me, you won't get a biased or look at what's going on. I'm not going to bash Donald Trump when it's not necessary, and I'm not going to kiss Donald Trump's butt either when he's doing something wrong. So you'll definitely hear me praising both sides, or criticizing both sides. Whichever side I don't agree with at the time, you'll hear that from me. But I definitely wanted to make that known, because a lot of people think that I should have made that known up front. So I didn't know that it was necessary, but there you go. I am an independent, and I look at things on a an equal level. I don't jump all down Donald Trump's throat like a lot of liberals do, because they do it for the craziest reasons. Like, he couldn't read this, or he had to drink a cup of water with two hands, and is he losing his mind? Like, that stuff is ridiculous to me. They just do it so that you can go out and say, oh my God, Donald Trump is this, Donald Trump. But look at who they picked to be their nominee for the presidency. He couldn't, in a debate, if you watch the debates, he couldn't even get a sentence together. Like, come on now. You can't go after Donald Trump for mispronouncing words, and then this guy couldn't even get a whole sentence together. So I'm just saying, I'm objective. I look at both sides. I'm an independent. Definitely not just gonna go with the Democrats or whatever they do, because I really feel that they blackballed they blackballed Bernie Sanders during the primaries, and I saw when they did that to Bernie Sanders, I saw it opened my eyes to what they do to Donald Trump. So I've been an independent the whole time, but that really opened my eyes. The media opened my eyes when they blackballed Bernie Sanders, and I looked at it like, wow, this is a lot of the same stuff that they do with Donald Trump. They go after you for stuff that don't even matter, and then ignore the stuff that you do good, so no one knows. Let me ask you this question. Did you know Donald Trump passed an executive order on the first criminal reform bill that was passed since probably Kennedy, that was beneficial to African Americans? Did you know that? Probably not. Wasn't in the news. You would have had to watch Fox. You know what I'm saying? Or the actual press conference. So those type of things. Did you know that he signed some executive orders a couple of weeks ago helping with your health care? For people with that have to take insulin, when you go back to fill your prescriptions, the next time you go and fill them, you'll notice that the prescription price is going down. So those things Donald Trump did that were actually beneficial to us. However, you won't know about it if you don't watch the actual press conference. So I don't bash him unnecessarily. I don't agree with him. I do still think that he is a horrible person, but I do have to give credit where credit is due, and those things I have to give him credit for. My mom is on insulin, so that really helps her out a lot, and a lot of my family members are on this unemployment, and that $400 helps a lot, especially when Congress wouldn't give you anything. Like, they let the bill just die and nothing. They still arguing. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. So I do give credit to Donald Trump where credit is due, and I do criticize him when necessary, because he is definitely creating this war against China, and I think we like so close to this war with China, and he antagonizes them every time he's on the TV. Like the China virus, come on. You picking Donald Trump. Like, stop calling it the China virus. Stop doing that. Like, stop antagonizing China. He's getting ready to ban TikTok. Okay, now they filing a lawsuit against you. Like, he shut down the embassy in Houston. Like, he really picking with them. And I think we probably about this close. They're going to war with China. So I'll keep an eye out on that. Then we got other countries to worry about as well. China's not the only one, but this close. Okay? All right, so this is going to be the end of my message. Tell me what you think about my view this week. Give me a comment, a share, a like, subscribe, please, and let me just know what you guys think. Again, this has been Tamika. This is my thoughts. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.